Michigan State is playing with great confidence. You can see it in the way that they play. You can see it in the way that they are with each other. They should be. They've got one of the best teams in the country. I think they're playing better than they were even at the beginning when they were number one. And I don't know their health and all those type of things. They look pretty healthy to me. But what I see is great transition offense. They're tremendous at rebounding the ball. I mean, this is a team that you've got to be incredibly good at the beginning and at the end of every possession. It's not just the beginning and end of the game. Those are obvious. But the beginning and end of every possession with the way that they run and with the way that they rebound. Their help defense is as good as any teams in the country. I think some of that's because they have such great experience. You know, they're really on a string with each other offensively and defensively because of how long they've been together. You know, very similar to where we were a year ago. And when you look at high-level sophomore and Gary, when you look at seniors and juniors and other sophomores that know how to play, they're not really relying on young people for key roles. They can come in and spell the vets a little bit. And we've got to come out with great youthful enthusiasm. We've got to have tremendous consistency in our approach, consistency in the way that we talk, and then we've just got to be locked into every possession. And it's going to be a challenge. I mean, it's going to be a great challenge, and especially when you're dealing with a team that's as confident as they are. But there's numerous things. When you look at the statistics, there's no deviating from that when you see it on video. They're that good. They can score inside, they can score outside, they can score from three, they can score on the break, they can score at the end of the clock, and like I said, their ability to run and rebound are tremendous. And it's going to be a great atmosphere. There's no question about that. And our guys are ready and anxious to play, and we're trying to learn on the fly as quick as we possibly can.
Have the tough losses kind of accelerated the learning curve for this team because they've had to learn how to deal with that in tough games?
Well, I'm not sure in that sense. I think what we've done is responded to everything, but we don't have. I mean, it'd be silly for me to stand up here and say that we have an understanding of what this takes. I mean, we have some guys that do, but we don't, and they're in different roles, and their roles are continuing to expand not only as players but what they have to bring as leaders. But we're never going to get. I try to tell these guys, if you're waiting for experience, we're going to be waiting for a long time. You have to get an understanding as quick as you possibly can. The understanding of possession by possession, the understanding of what mistakes can do. You know, the other day, I kept trying to get to some matchups inside of the game, and that's very hard for guys that have never looked at it that way. To understand, hey, we got to slow it down and go here, we got to go there. You know, we work on those things in practice, but then it's in the flow of the game. It's completely different. Where last year's team, okay, we're going this for so-and-so, we're going that for so-and-so, and we just did it like it was breathing. You know, those things hit you that we still have a long way to go. I think it's in our decision-making, and some of our decisions are very indecisive. Some are trying to make plays that aren't there. Some are going too fast. I mean, we've just got to continue to get an understanding, and it doesn't happen in one or two games. It happens over a period of time. What you want is to make sure that you're responding every time, and I think we have done that. And again, we didn't play with great intelligence the entire way the other day, but we played extremely hard, and for a long time. And we didn't get, we got our heads down way too quick against Syracuse. There's a loss. This loss the other day, our heads never got down inside that game. You know, if it does, you lose the game in regulation somewhere. So we're learning.